they've just released the trailer for War of the Rohirrim, and I don't know how much of this I can show. I might have to do it in very small chunks.
Yeah.
So it's Warner Bros. Dude, don't even show a screenshot.
They're terrible. Well, the thing is, you can fight it and you'll win, but it'll be like 3 weeks from now when they.
That's fine.
I just won my Amazon appeal for.
I saw that.
Yeah,
that's good. But yeah, I guess it'd be interesting to get some initial thoughts. So I'll try and interrupt it as much as I can. Anyway, so let's take a quick look. Okay. I love how they don't even try to hide it. It's like we are straight up going to milk the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, it is worth.
This is
this.
This is an absolute dick measuring contest with Amazon, and just the motivation behind it, I'm here for. Plus, this is a story taken out of the appendices, which Amazon has the rights to, but so does Warner Brothers. So it's freaking hilarious.
Is there certain sections of the appendices that each one owns the respective rights to?
No, as far as I know, it's the appendices. And what Warner Brothers has, so Amazon only has rights to the Lord of the Rings appendices, and Warner Brothers has distribution rights to the Lord of the Rings, which features the appendices, which are I've got some right here. This story is covered in Appendices A, and it's the House of Errol. And the whole story is basically a couple of pages, but it gives background to what Theoden, talks about in the films. If you watch the films,
I know. I'd be interested to see where we end up. Right, like maybe 20 years from now, where we're going to get down to the level of Tom Bombadil, a Lord of the Rings story, and he'll get his own TV show and stuff based around him. It'll just be endless, milk this entire
the fact that they put Tom Bombadil in Rings of Power. There's an argument can be made that they did that already. He just
that's fair. Yeah.
Oh man, they're just
remember this.
Remember.
So we're 20 seconds into this. We're 20 seconds into this 2-minute trailer, and it's all just footage from Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
I'm getting flashbacks to the Marvel's trailer, but where they're like, "Hey, Iron Man, Captain America."
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Riders of the Mark.
Wait, it's animated?
Yes.
It's all animated. Yeah.
It's an anime movie. By famed director Suzuki Toyota.
Okay.
I mean, having watched the trailer, the animation does look good. I like it. I like the style. It's quite an old school.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like any modernisms coming in at all.
Brothers of Rohan.
There was an older tale.
Arise.
So is that Helm Hammerhand then?
Voiced by Brian Cox, I think.
Oh, really? Yeah, sounds like him.
Yeah.
Hee Cox.
Sterling input, sir. There.
We come with an offer to strengthen Rohan.
Hera, daughter of Helm, I, Wolf, seek your hand in marriage.
I was trying to clip her there because she looked hot. Anyway, sorry. Lost my train of thought there.
Our fathers speak as if I were not even in the room.
I do not want to marry you.
You do not seek her.
So this is your classic modern deism, isn't it? The high-spirited princess who dreams of adventure, doesn't want to get married to a prince.
So yeah, that scene where he comes in asking for her hand in marriage, that happens. That's the only time she's referenced.
Right.
The only time she's referenced.
What? So basically he wanted to marry her and she said no, and that was it? Never mentioned again? Okay, cool.
But it wasn't her. It was Helm Hammerhand saying no.
Okay.
Oh.
They couldn't take away her agency.
It's so funny because the one thing modern Hollywood has never been able to reconcile is that marriages in these kind of medieval kingdoms were just entirely business deals. They were political unions.
Yes.
They were not done for love or any of that Disney
There's
shit.
a whole show about that. I think it's called House of the Dragon.
I believe it is, yeah.
Yes.
And you know what? It's really good. That's the crazy
Dragon
thing.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alliance, you seek a throne.
Damn. Bitch
Oh, very
slap.
nice.
Yeah. There she is, right there.
Yeah.
I don't
Nice.
like violence in my shows.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Hope we don't see any more.
Live to regret this, old man.
That was a proper "This is Sparta" moment right there, isn't
This
it?
animation's great. I like it.
It looks good, yeah.
Yeah, I like the animation. Looks cool.
He's dead. You will pay for this with your life.
Hey man, look, if he can't take a punch, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, it's
That's
not
not
his
my
problem.
fault he fucking died.
Also,
He was-
like, when you're in an enemy stronghold and you're like, you killed this guy, I'm going to make sure I take my revenge on you. It's like, well, you're not giving them a whole lot of reason to let you go. Nice. Probably just kill you right there.
Then he's just like, no, you won't.
The boy I knew would never wish for war.
The boy you knew is gone.
There's so many of them. I play.
There's an elephant there. It was nice to see. I don't know how that ends up here, like in Rohan.
Oh, it does. It does. It does. There's an invasion.
I refuse to believe that. No, they would.
There
not
is an
come that far
invasion.
north.
All over, by the way. Because the Corsairs come in. Yeah, there is an invasion. What if she goes to war? I must have missed that part in the appendices.
I'm sure you didn't, but like I'm sure they're taking a few liberties.
To fight for my king.
You know nothing of war.
I'm the fastest rider you have.
Of course you are.
Of course you are.
People need hope, Hera. Something to believe in.
The eagles are coming.
Eagles.
Fucking eagles always show up when they're needed most, don't they?
My pride. My joy. You couldn't think.
She did the thing. She blew the horn.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god.
And look, they're riding down the hill just like they did in the Two Towers. Okay,
girl
so
bossed
I want to like this. I really wanted to. I want to like
I wanted
it.
to like this too. Big girl bossed it. Oh,
I don't
I
understand.
don't know
anything
the
that's going on.
context for that, so I'll give it. I'll reserve judgment a little bit.
she's not supposed to be battling and fighting in the story at all. Like, no, this is supposed to be about Helm Hammerhand, which it probably will be, but through her perspective.
Who is she?
I
Sorry.
can't even remember her fucking name, to be honest with you.
Like, who was she in Lord of the Rings?
Rufus.
She's nobody in Lord of the Rings. She's the daughter of Helm Hammerhand. So Helm Hammerhand is what Helm's Deep is named after him. So Lord of the Rings, when they go to Helm's Deep,
Yep.
It's named because of this battle, right? And what happened.
Okay.
She's the golem creature, if you remember. That's it.
She's the golem creature?
Just
Smeagol?
Hera. Thank you, Hera. Thank you, chat.
Damn.
I mean, yeah.
In that trailer, they make it sound like she can be crowned and stuff. That's hilarious. Yeah.
It's a shame because in some ways, like the trailer looks suitably epic. The animation looks fantastic.
Sure.
They've got some great voice actors on board. I just, yeah, they had to girl boss it. I'll reserve judgment, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, it's not like a ton of stuff is coming out later this year.
Yeah,
it's right around Gladiator 2. So Squid Game.
Oh, did you see Ridley Scott said like Gladiator 2's one of his best films of all time or something? Like he's already said that about it. It's like, oh god.
What did he say? What did he say? Sorry, say it again.
That Gladiator 2 is one of his best films as far as he's concerned.
I mean,
you know,
is
what?
it up there with
80.
Napoleon?
He's 80.
He's more than 80. He's like
he's
90.
Let's just give him, what the hell? He's
That's right. Great, Mr. Scott. Would you like to sit down?
Have you soiled yourself? I mean, do you need a bathroom break?
I just went to type in for his age. He's 86, but I typed in Rudley Scott age.
Rudley.
Rudley. It's not as effective a name, but it still sounds pretty British to me. Rudley.
Come along, Rudley.
Come on, Rudley.
Yeah, I wish you would just stop now. Please just stop, Ridley.
Come on, Rudley.
You've done, yeah. Come on,
I
young
hope
Rudley.
he doesn't ruin Gladiator 2. I really hope.
I mean, I wouldn't hold out too much hope.
That's my favorite movie, man. First one.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's the fact that it references it so heavily as well. It's like what they were doing here with War of the Rohirrim, actually. Remember this much cooler thing that you saw like 20 years ago?
It's so
It's
sad.
back.
It's so sad. We see this in like fucking every IP, man. Just talking about Romulus earlier, right? Like, God, have some confidence. Have some spine. You can do it. You can be a good thing as well.
There's eventually going to be something that comes out in Hollywood and it's done really right. Like, it's just a good story. And people will be like, see, this is what we want. And then maybe it'll set a new wave.
They do
look at
happen
them,
in
yeah.
isolation, but then it's not always, it doesn't always set a new trend. Like Godzilla -1 made waves over here because it's like, holy shit, like this tiny budgeted movie was actually really good storytelling. Told a great story. It was really entertaining.
That's what they want to
made
see.
a lot of money. But then what do? Do you try and make more Godzilla movies over here? Like we're already doing that, and they're garbage. So these things don't always work. They don't always, change the whole trajectory of Hollywood. I don't know where they go from here.